Well, hello everyone. It is time. Welcome back.
Yay.
Yay.
Happy hour. Cheers.
Cheers. It's virtual happy hour with the Stuff Sisters.
5 p.m.ish to 6 p.m.ish on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This has been kind of exciting.
It's been fun. We started this at the beginning of the stay-at-home mandate in Kansas City and the ones throughout the country when coronavirus and COVID-19 became a reality in all of our lives. And we've continued them, and we plan to continue them as we work through whatever this looks like in the future. One day at a time.
Absolutely.
We're living one day at a time, hanging in and hanging on. And we invite all of you to join us for our happy hours. The way it works is you comment, and we will
talk to you
and
like
answer
this.
questions.
We'll talk like this. I'm going to pull it up on.
Are you going to pull it up on the phone?
Yeah, you keep talking. I'm going to pull it up on the phone.
Okay. And we talk about stuff, our business, stuff we sell, stuff, our experiences, and then we sell some stuff.
Hi, Laura.
During the happy hours. So we have different themes each happy hour. This one is
Art fair.
Art fair.
And mom.
Indoor art
Like
fair.
this. Indoor art fair.
And mom. So this upcoming weekend would have been the Brookside Art Annual. And it's an event we adore and love. Our whole neighborhood does. And of course we love it because it's
not this neighborhood, because we're in Casey's dining room right now.
Oh, that's right.
The Brookside neighborhood where our work life thing is.
Where our store is. Right. So it would have been Brookside Art Annual this coming weekend. And so in honor of that, starting at the last happy hour, really, we sell art all the time. Every day. And so every happy hour is going to have a touch of art in it. But we have been specifically focusing on local regional artists who do primarily one-of-a-kinds. And these are the things that are very difficult to put on the online store. So this is a great format for us to bring them to you because with the virtual happy hour, we can show you, share with you these pieces, and you can hand select them with us live and in person.
Yes.
On the virtual happy hours.
Amy Lucas is watching and she says hi.
Oh, hi, Amy.
This is one of my favorite things on this phone when I watch this and I see who's playing along with us. And I love it when it says, Laura is watching with you. But then there's one that says watching you. And I'm like,
watching you,
I like
yes.
when they're watching me.
Watching me.
Amy Lucas is watching.
Watching. Whoa.
So there are 6 people in what I call the stuff biome. My sister and her daughter live in their home, and my husband and myself and our son and a friend live at our home. And then those 6 people can move freely between our home, Casey's home, and stuff. So that's all.
And we can move freely between our homes because we have to all go to stuff together.
Correct.
So that then made that a triangle.
So those people can go to those 3 locations. So we're kind of excited about that. But that's how we keep it healthy. We are not doing any curbside pickups. We do everything through delivery so that we keep it germ-free. It leaves our store having been packed with Lysol and gets to you so that when you open it, you know that you are still experiencing a germ-free, coronavirus-free experience. So we're kind of happy that we've maintained our health.
Yeah, we are, we're good girls. We like to follow the rules, but more importantly, we believe in the rules.
We believe in science.
We believe in science, and that's a very important thing right now.
Desiree, hello, and John, thank you.
Hey Robin, welcome.
I look forward to that big hug, John Fulton.
Hey Jamie. Okay, so you guys comment, and we will answer questions that way. We will respond to fun things. We'll just kind of work our way through the next hour together, which will be really fun, I think.
Cheers!
Cheers!
We'd like to know if you guys can tap in and let us know what your beverage of choice is. Our photographer this evening, our videographer, my son Dakota, is partaking of his favorite cranberry juice.
Yes.
Casey and I are not partaking of cranberry juice. We don't believe that we will ever want to.
There's grapefruit juice somewhere in here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of grapefruit in there, right behind the vodka. But you're not going to get scurvy.
Yes, we've talked about that every time.
Yeah,
right.
Because we believe in good health.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So or malaria.
Good thing. Hey, so we have a couple traditions. One, they've just built over time. We didn't really. You guys, actually, our watchers, our viewers. What do we call them?
Let's call them viewers.
Our happy hour party goers.
That's it.
Started these traditions. One is you tell us what you're drinking if you'd like, what you're partaking in, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, doesn't matter to us. We just like to share it, and then everyone can see what they can toast. You guys can toast each other that way. If you are not in the state of Missouri or Kansas, we'd like to know what state you're in, because we are up to 11 states, and one of our goals is to get party goers, happy hour party goers from all 50 states before we stop these.
John and Ron opened champagne.
Oh,
yay!
Cheers! Cheers! Woo! Celebrate!
Dance to the music.
A little sparkle. I have sparkle in my drink, but it's actually done with tonic. So it's just a little bit of different. Anti-malarial tonic. Okay, Jennifer, welcome. Love your happy hours. Always make me smile. That is so amazing. Hi, Connie. Welcome back.
Oh, and you just shipped something to Maria.
Ella's with us.
Oh, we have an artist in the house. People.
Yay! She says, "Yay, science." I want to tell you something. Since we have an artist in the house, and we have a lot of work by artists in the house, but we do not have any L pieces. Elle is one of our artists who just joined in. She is the creator. The person who makes the Gladys bangle, which if you are a follower or a fan of ours, you know about the Gladys bangle probably. It's the beautiful silver bangle that has the knot tied in silver. And the quote that goes with it is, when you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. And that was actually a quote that our grandmother Gladys said and used to say to people. And so that is what it is themed after. So that's kind of a collaborative piece. Our grandmother and artist all came together, makes me. So anyway, you can find this on the online store. But she's here with us right now. So
Cindy's having Chardonnay.
Hey Nancy. Oh, Chardonnay is lovely. Drink
Jennifer,
of choice.
Welcome, Jennifer. Yay, Jennifer's here.
And Kathleen. Kathleen has joined us. Did you say that already? I missed it.
No. But we've got.
Did you say Maria?
We've added Tennessee.
We've added Tennessee. That's exciting.
Maria.
We're getting people's drinks.
We can't say we're filling their drink orders. They're getting their drink orders.
One day. One day
you will all be having
One day we will be having a happy hour with all of you in person.
In the
drinks are on us.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll serve our 2 signature drinks. The Sloane and Casey.
The Sloane and Casey, that'd be good.
Yeah. And if you have the Sloane and Casey poured together, good luck. We'll call you a cab. Bring an Uber. When it's time. Okay.
Good.
So, where would you like to begin today? Oh, always. We like to talk about this. Yes, we have a hand cleanse. This is made locally by one of our creators. It is an aloe and alcohol hand cleanse. It has 66% alcohol, which means it will kill all those pesky little viruses, in case you've ever heard of you. But it also has aloe in it, and it's got a wonderful mandarin musk scent.
Our dad loves this
light scent. And it works wonders, and you get a nice big 8-ounce bottle. These are available on our online store, and they are in stock. We have to keep restocking them. If you get on for some reason they're sold out, don't panic. Just keep checking back. But there are, we'll hopefully plenty in stock tonight for you guys to buy them. So remember, you can always add this onto an order or order it directly from
Suzanne,
our
do
online
not
store.
put it, if you have one of those, don't put it in your orange crush. Just drink the orange crush. Don't add the aloe and the mandarin musk to your drink. Don't do it.
Probably
Don't
not.
do it.
Oh, thank God our room monitor is here.
Yes.
Suzanne is our room monitor, just so everyone knows. If you look at your list of people who are tapping in, Suzanne Thompson Wright, that is our room monitor. She answers all questions for us that have to be looked up online, because sometimes we forget data. Hi, Marla.
Oh my gosh, look. So Barbara Sloane says she's wearing her floating bubbles necklace. Is that the L? That's the L, people.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yep, that's right.
So, Elle, you have a collector and fan on with you also. Let's clap for that.
Everybody say hi. Hi,
everybody. Say hi. Okay.
Everybody say hi.
So, Brookside Art Annual would have been this weekend. It is not.
So now it's on the table.
So we brought a just small sampling, and we're going to continue to do that for, we just started last show.
Like a smattering?
Last show. This show. Thursday's show. Next Tuesday's show. And in that is also the Mother's Day. Mother's Day is going on because Art Fair would have been this coming weekend, and Mother's Day is the next weekend. So a week from this Sunday is Mother's Day. And we are going to be shipping out, we have a lot of fun things about Mother's Day going on. So we've been doing art, indoor art fair, and mom. Kind of mixed
indoor art
together.
Fair and mom.
Yeah. So, since we mentioned Mother's Day, Sloane, would you like to tell them about this kit, and then we'll tell them about the stuffed kits.
So I'm going to tell Darren, who just joined us, all about this kit.
Darren and Chris,
Darren wants to know.
Welcome.
Everybody welcome. So Casey has been building, we've been building together, but we kind of have a division of power. We've been building these great kits. This kit happens to have this great little mother book. I love you, Mom. That would be Mom. And then it's a gorgeous book.
Art, design, inspiration.
All kinds of quotes and art. Every page is different. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this. I could not teach in grade school. I'd have to crack it and hold it backwards and read. But look at that pretty bird. That's so beautiful. So this little book, the I Love You Mom, you can personalize it on the inside. To Sloane from Dakota, whatever. I Love You Mom. And it comes with this great set of matches, which it says relax. It's in artwork. The matches are inside, and this little strike plate for your matches can be removed, and you're left with a gorgeous hand-painted. This is paint, not a plasticky cover-up. You'd have a great vase. Don't you think this would be a great vase?
Great vase for a reusable bottle, or put your own matches back in. If you want to remove the strike plate, you can.
You can, but it's great.
You don't have to.
Handmade candle here in Kansas City. We'll pick a delicious scent for you. It is a wonderful, wonderful kit.
Not delicious like you're going to eat it. Delicious like you're going to smell it.
It's pretty good. I mean, this one's excellent, by the way. This is one of my favorites. Blanc de Noir.
Is that Blanc de Noir?
Uh-huh.
Cashmere is my other mom favorite right now.
And this little gorgeous thing that it sits in, this little
candle cup?
Yeah, I call it a candle cup. That's a good one. Ceramic. It's hand painted. It's got a little touch of gold on it. It could be used for other things. It could be a ring dish, but it looks gorgeous with all of these things. And then you get a Happy Mother's Day card. This is the card that would come with it. And on our online store, there's this great part at the end that we designed where you tell us what to write. And when we ship this to the person you want us to ship it to, Casey and I handwrite on the inside for you. We don't say love Sloane and Casey. We say love Liza and John to Mom. We figure all that out. We put it in a fantastic stuff box. And they'll get, you want to do it?
I'll do it. Okay. So real quick, I want to answer Judy because she actually had she had a specific question. Judy, we do not have any earrings today to show you. We featured earrings in 2 or 3 happy hours already. But we will bring some earrings back this Thursday. And if you can tell us, if you'd like to just tell us or comment what kind of earrings possibly or even price range, anything to help us, we would be happy to message you tomorrow with some earring choices. If you've seen some earrings on our social media feeds or anything like, oh, I liked the ones or if you happen to like the ones your daughter got, for example, or anything like that, we would be happy to show you collections with you and do personalized shopping with you. So we don't have any earrings today, but we will.
Is the perfect time to mention that all of our shows live forever, which will be the bane of my existence, on Facebook. Mine. So you can always go back and watch the previous 8. Are there 8 of them?
This is 8. Oh. Is this 8?
This is 9.
This is 9. 8 was great, though.
8 was great. Those shows are still out there if you want to go back and look in particular. But Judy Casey's absolutely right there. Okay, now, this little kit.
So all of our stuffed gift boxes, and there's 7 Mother's Day boxes now, and I don't know, half a dozen or more.
Hi, Jessica,
what we call
hi,
everyday
Molly.
Boxes, so birthday, inspiration, new kid, whatever. There's other boxes out there. They all come packed in a fun little petite box. So it'll be shipped in a box, and it'll go priority mail, so they've been getting there wicked fast, actually.
Sometimes the next day.
The next day. They all have the rainbow happiness. They all have rainbow happiness. They're all packed in different colors, just like the gift wrap when you come into our store.
So like kiss the rainbow?
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow.
That's the Skittles thing that I like to say.
So we say taste the rainbow. Trademark Skittles.
Trademark Skittles. Okay, exactly. So when they open this box, they are going to get
so
this
let's say we
explosion
get
of color
all of these things in this box. It comes in and it's all packed out beautifully. It's all protected.
It'll all be individually wrapped
and
and
they
all
open
that.
the box.
They open the box and this pops out and they're like, ah! And they go, woo, 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 woo. Okay.
And then they go, oh my God, I love my kids. And I love you, Mom box. A thing of matches with the strike plate.
Well, first they'd have the card on top so they know who the heck it's from.
And they go, oh, and I can take this off later and make it into a little vase and this Sloane's favorite candle, and it's in this thing, and it sits. Oh, I love my children, and look at the rainbow.
Look at the rainbow.
I mean, look at this.
Look at the rainbow. So all stuffed.
That's what you would say.
Play on words in case you didn't catch on that. All stuffed gift boxes are done that way, and actually anything we ship is pretty much done that way. So you get the colorful, joyful essence of our store when you open our boxes.
Yes, Alicia,
we added.
It's wicked fast.
It is wicked fast.
We're going to trademark that. Wicked fast.
Love it. Oh, that's hilarious. And Mary, welcome. Again, thank you. You'll know what we're talking about. The other thing is we added. I know what I'm going to say. We added another Mother's Day box today, like literally minutes before I left the store. Box number 7. Suzanne, room monitor. I'm gonna need the price because I can't remember already. Number 7. It just went out. It just loaded.
What if she's not at her computer? Let's not put her on the spot.
It is really great little box. It's a lot of bang for your buck. It would be a great box for kids to send to mom's littles. So you could get them on. You could get them on, and they can look at it and everything. But it's a great little box. It's brand new, number 7, and there's only 11 of those available. A lot of these, you have to understand, guys, are like 1, 2, 4, 5 boxes total that we'll ever be able to make.
Darren, I'm reading this book right now because I know you're a super reader like I am. But yes, there are some kits for mothers who are pyromaniacs. We have some kits that don't include matches.
Suzanne says $30.70 for box 7.
30.
Sold. But think about that.
$30.
$30.70. So $31, and it has, I think,
is
5 items in it. Suzanne, how many items does box 7 have
Is this
in
our
it?
box 7?
No, that's a different box. What I'm saying is I didn't have time to even grab the box.
I can't believe you're still asking her all these questions. The
She
woman is trying to have
is-
an orange crush.
She is the self-nominated and then therefore
I know, but-
unanimously. Let's have a drink on that. I can't even say the words anymore. Nobody panic.
Okay, this is a
Anyway, my
beautiful book.
point is our gift boxes, our stuffed gift boxes, are a lot of value for your money. So I feel really good about that.
Dakota, I want to ask the videographer something. Would you use this quote to describe
5.
either one of us? To describe my mother would be to write about a hurricane in its perfect power, or the climbing, falling colors of a rainbow. Maya Angelou. Would you say that about your mother?
Definitely the first.
There we go. Thank you.
Hurricane.
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 Come on.
Oh.
Cheers. Okay, I'm getting this out of the way. Best smell ever.
I thought maybe you were doing. Okay.
Wicked fast.
So Suzanne says there's 5 items in box 7, which is not this box.
Yes. the
Shower
Chipotle.
bomb, book, coaster, card, and notebook. 5 items for
Suzanne,
$31.
Thank
Less
you
than
for being the
$31.
room monitor, Suzanne.
And then shipping, of course. But you guys, you know what? Our point is we're trying to put together these a lot of bang for your buck boxes.
Wicked fast.
Wicked fast. We are working for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That came
so,
off a tiny bit smarmy.
Tiny.
Tiny.
It did. That's what I thought.
The last part was smart.
It's kind of a little used car salesman-y.
I know, but it happens.
Hey, baby.
And we know
Hey,
some
baby.
great used car
Hey,
salesmen.
baby, do I have a box for you?
You. I'm not gonna bite on that one. I'm just gonna.
I wouldn't.
Let's move right on. Look at us just sailing right along.
Judy's gonna go check previous pages.
Yay, Judy!
And maybe we can message Judy. Yes, we can definitely mention.
Everybody.
No big Jen. That's hilarious.
Carl's watching.
Bridget's watching.
Oh yay!
Kirk is here. I didn't even notice that
We're
when
in
you said
trouble.
that though.
We're being
This
watched.
is a really good happy hour.
This is a great one.
Come on, join our happy
Tell
hour.
us what you're drinking. Tell us what state you're sitting in. This is the best day ever.
Woo!
Wicked fast.
Wicked fast.
Yep.
Okay.
Wicked fast.
So where do you want to start? Oh,
So.
real quick,
Mhm.
should we talk about the baby dogwood?
I was going to go there because if anybody watched episode 8, because this is episode 9, they saw
I got so confused right there for a
an
minute, but I'm with
incredible
you.
grouping of ceramics last Thursday outside of my house.
And we promised a surprise from that artist.
Bridget Cocktails.
And
right here.
we are coming through with that
Mhm.
promise.
Where's the surprise? Bring it
Okay.
on.
Sloane, look at these. Look, you're the cutest things I've ever seen.
Baby dogwoods.
Baby dogwoods.
These are made by a local
want a baby
ceramic
dogwood?
artist here in Kansas City. All made of ceramic. Last week, if you were with us, you noticed that she makes really big ones. These are the babies.
Can you figure out where the dogwood started? Can
This
you figure out where
is.
the dogwood
I'm
started?
just gonna sit still and she'll move around me like that because it's kind of like a galaxy. Awesome, handmade.
Awesome.
The
Handmade.
inside is frit, so glass that is also put in the kiln and made to puddle and make this loveliness. Every single one is handmade. You can almost feel the fingers and all of that in it.
Look at this wavy edge on this.
They have hangers on the back, so you
They have
can
very
hang them right on the
pronounced
wall.
edges because they're so small.
They are
They are
$45
and
worth
they are
of magic.
on the online store.
Mm-hmm.
These are art fair inside. Definitely thematic. And wouldn't your mother love one of these for Mother's Day?
Michelle, I think your mother would love one, and I think they're beautiful.
Yes, Oh wait, handmade. Kirk wants to know if they're one of a kind. By the way, one of a kind is an all drink.
Yes.
When we say one of a kind,
Mm-hmm.
you have to say you have to
Because
drink.
you are a
You're
one of a
supposed
kind.
to drink. We invite you to drink. You don't.
So
have
these
to
are
drink.
on our online store. We're going to pick a beautiful one for you. But again, she's not kidding. Every single one is different. The dogwood is also the Missouri State tree.
Tree, not flower. We learned that last
And
week.
they're blooming like crazy all over Missouri. So we think these would make a beautiful Mother's Day gift. I love these. Look at that. It's like you can feel, truly, you can feel like the artist holding
they
it.
are amazing. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a secret. There's really not that many. There's enough for everyone watching right now to buy
I have to hold this by
one.
me.
But that's maybe, anyway. So if you want them,
But
we
look at
will
that.
restock them. But if you want them by Mother's Day, I'm going to encourage you to buy them sooner than later.
Yes.
We'll select one for you.
I
They are
love-
on the online store.
One of the magic parts of art, it happens, and we'll talk about it sometime when we bring some glasswork in. There's magic that happens when this piece gets into the kiln, and Casey and I have talked with the artist about this. When the glass and the glaze meet each other, they make what I call a milk. You can see it on all of the dogwoods. They kind of blend together and then make this kind of magic. It's the only word I can ever use for this.
You know what it reminds me of?
Mm-mm.
Because the frit makes this aquatic, water-like finish in the glass. I think this has a very, like, where the water meets the land feel to it. To me, that is that amazing exchange when you go from a liquid to solid, and what it does, it's kind of like the edge of the surf. So I just love the fact that has a very living, organic feel. Again, Mother Nature is an amazing artist, and so we love these kind of pieces because a little bit of just a chemical reaction is happening there, which is a little bit of nature and chemistry going on that the artist can't completely control.
So she put a
but can harness that into something beautiful.
She put a very tiny hanger on it for hanging on the wall. You can also bend it a little bit if you wish to sit it. They will all sit on tabletops or desks.
And they will all lean.
And all should find a place where they naturally lean to face you.
I had that one leaning. I did.
You can also use the little thing as a foot stopper.
Yeah, as a
but
little
anyway,
foot stopper.
these are available on our online store. That we talked about. This is on our online store. They are
Hand
signed on the
cleanse.
back with her stamp
Yes.
and the hand cleanse.
And there's up close photographs of those, so if you want to see a little bit better photography from the light box, that is in there. Oh my gosh, one of our mother's best friend from high school. Oh, Michelle, daughter.
Yeah,
Her
your
daughter.
friend,
Sorry, I
Michelle.
was thinking, I just assumed Nancy. I saw Kelstrom and I went, ooh, sorry, Michelle. Her daughter, our mother's best friend's daughter, is on right now. So, hi. Julie, welcome.
Thanks, Darren. They're beautiful.
So, yes, so they are absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we did those. Now,
Because we love them.
do you guys, okay,
Do you know the name Baby Dogwood?
I do it. Baby Dogwood.
It sounds like a band.
it does sound like a band.
And live tonight, the Baby Dogwoods.
The Baby Dogwoods. I think there should be a banjo involved and maybe, some other weird.
The Baby Dogwoods.
Probably
Coming
like
to
a
you
slide.
live and in person.
It should be like a slide guitar and a banjo should be in that band for sure.
The Baby Dogwoods.
And maybe like a kettle drum.
I love the Baby Dogwoods already.
I think we're going to have T-shirts that say
Slide
the Baby
guitar.
Dogwoods. Oh, and I should mention, those are exclusive to our store. Amy is only making them for our store because we are fabulous and wonderful.
And she is
fabulous and wonderful. And we make a great partnership. And she, so I just want you to know that those are exclusive to our store. So something special for everyone, including you. Okay, we have a question.
Yes.
This is going to be, everyone has to vote. Do you guys want to talk about jewelry next, or more ceramics, or these two metalwork pieces? So, you guys think about that while we have a couple sips.
Dun, 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 dun.
We have no votes yet.
Okay, then we're doing.
Let's do it again. One more time.
Take this time to vote. Do you want us to do jewelry or ceramics or metal sculpture? Type in right now. Ceramics. Ceramics wins. We're ready.
Two ceramics. So far, we're going ceramics.
Wins.
Okay. So,
I keep looking over there. Let's start over there because I keep seeing my
Okay.
butt.
you keep seeing your butt.
Mm-hmm.
That worries me.
The green one
The green one?
almost has my butt.
This has your butt? This
Almost.
is Sloane's butt.
Mhm.
Sloane's butt.
I
Give
love
it
that
ceramics.
piece.
Okay. These are Kathy Broski is a local
Okay,
Kansas
Kurt,
City artist.
Whatever song that came from, let's just say that we trademarked it. There we go.
Okay, no, that is from Jeopardy.
So, trademark Jeopardy.
So Jeopardy, trademark Jeopardy.
Now we're done.
We've given
Sorry.
rights to it. We
Well,
made no
we're
money on the use of that song, clearly. So anyway, so I think we're good. Okay. So these are Kathy Broski is a local Kansas City ceramist potter. She does amazing sculptural work. One of her most popular and well-known and recognizable items are her Chico sticks. Okay, chicks on a stick. But that's what they're known as, and they are wonderful. They are all individually. These are all individually fired ceramic pieces. They are 3-dimensional. They go all the way around. They all stand on a simple stand by themselves, and they sit just beautifully. They look good individually or in a collection, so you can start collecting them, which many of our artists have.
And the green one has my butt.
And the green one has Sloane's butt.
I believe. Possibly.
Profile.
That one has a beautiful heart, though.
So no one's going to buy it now because they're going to think it's always
Oh,
your butt.
whatever.
Some have embellishments, like the little hearts added in, and some just have. And this one has some glaze.
And that also has
Additional.
Does that one have the glass on it?
No, this is just the glaze drops.
Yeah, that's right.
And then and some have just pressed patterns. So they're all very different, one of a kind. We do have additional ones back at the store. If you'd like to purchase any one of these now, you can call it and it's yours. And we can also, if there's not one here color-wise or whatever, we can also send you pictures. These, so different designs will be slightly different prices.
Those are $75.
This one is $75. So I'm going to put this up here so Dakota can get a better look at it. Let me just move this diamond necklace. Okay. So this I don't know if you guys, let me just explain how this is done. So when you see a pattern in ceramics that is this defined, okay, and embossed this deep, what that takes by the ceramist potter is they have to create the pattern mold themselves to press the clay into. So they actually create a hard-fired piece of clay that has that pattern formed in it, and then they press the clay they then sculpt the piece out of into that pattern, or they use a tool with that pattern. They've made that. That's an original to them, and they press it into the pieces.
All true.
So in some cases, they're pressing it. The heart dishes, we will talk about this again when we get to the heart dishes. So these are original patterns also that are created by the artist. So any ceramics you see in our store that have raised embossed patterning, those patterns were also created by the artists themselves. So they're not buying like stock tools or anything like that. You can see lots of different inspirations and things like that.
I need the black one. I want to see the
With
black one.
the black one. So each one of these is
Thank
different.
you, please.
Okay, so this is the heart white glaze. She has a little bit more pronounced hippie bones, little hip bones there that go out a little wider.
The hip bones
Okay.
connect to the thigh bone.
That one's $75. This pink heart one is $75 also. I just like to double check.
The two embellished ones are
The two embellished ones aren't that big. And look at the glaze variation. The variegation of the glaze in the back of this piece is incredible to me. These are hollow fired construction pieces. I'm going to show you this. So this is actually a hollow piece. So this isn't a solid piece. This is actually a hollow construction. So this has to be molded. And if you think about that process, the clay has to be at the right moisture level. It can't be too dry or too wet when this is made and formed by the artist. And each one of these has to be sealed without losing the patterning. And then they're fired, and then of course they're fired again for glazing.
I'm going to mixology real quick.
You're going to mixology real quick. That's great. So
I'm the head of the mixology department right now.
You are. That is so amazing.
Thank you.
So these two, $75, and then this slimmer silhouette, because we don't like to discriminate against people who have slimmer silhouettes than ours. I mean, we do love our silhouettes.
We don't discriminate.
We have rich, full lives and rich, full bodies. And we're good with that. That is how we were born. I was born this way, baby. This is a lovely verdigris green. It has this beautiful, it looks like leaves, but it's actually sort of like little hands, these very giving hands. $75 for this one also. Okay, this piece is also $75. This is one of my favorite ones she's ever made, which is hard to say because I've seen a lot of these. Look at the raised pattern on that. Look at the pattern she created for this piece. And then she not just glazes it in a reverse glaze so that the clay comes through and the dark glaze buries itself. It pools. This glaze pools and creates these wonderful little green accents. Oh, the black. Okay, so now we're going to go to the black. Someone's asking about the price on the black. The black is $125. When they have an added embellishment, they're $125. You may think, oh my gosh, that seems like a big jump, but let me tell you about something. This has to be fired twice, and it has to be carved. So there's a lot of extra labor in these because you're dealing with 2 different glazes at 2 different temperatures. You're dealing with a lot of different things and different carving. Also on these, you're noticing that she's doing some post carving, meaning after she builds the piece, she's adding some detail. A little more detailed than these. You can see these are just the silhouettes. This has actual carved body detail. So you actually have the navel and you actually have the legs open and the actual rump here. And the vajayjay.
Oh my goodness
I am not
gracious.
afraid of my body.
Yeah.
I am woman. Hear me roar. Okay. And then this one's going to be a $125 also.
We traded
This
glasses.
is the Sloane butt.
Just stop it. It's just my
and-
favorite.
Okay. Michelle actually wants this one.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Confirm, Michelle. I believe it's the black with the heart. We want to just confirm with you. We like to confirm when we're talking about in one-of-a-kind pieces. And this is the green. This has the verdigris glaze also. It's done differently. This is a matte finish. She has a little wider silhouette, kind of like Sloane and
Thank
me
you.
and me. This is a Simmons butt. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the truth.
It's just when it was sideways
This
to
is
me, I
a
was like, that's my
Brickner
butt.
butt.
It's a Brickner butt.
It's a Brickner butt.
Which neither one of us really has a Brickner butt. That's our grandma's butt. But
The
it's just
prices,
when it was sitting sideways, I was like, that is so me.
right.
Oh my god, it's
The
my butt.
prices, which is our mother's maiden name, the women in that family had kind of guts and kind of flat butts, and then the Brickners, which is our dad's mom's family, the women that they kind of had butts. So Sloane and I ended up with the Price gut and the Brickner butt. I'm sorry, the Meyer gut, the Meyer gut, all in one body.
You're just talking about yourself.
I laugh about it because it's so wonderful. We are super strong. We were born with very strong bodies, and that's such a gift. Okay, so if anybody wants any of these, let us know. We'll just say white, pink, green with heart,
Those are great ones.
green.
Just
We'll
great.
call this one the brown, black and tan. That's actually like a drink, right? Isn't that a beer or something?
Yes, Suzanne. Let's just call it a bricklayer butt. I love
bricklayer,
that.
but maybe that's where it came from. Because
Maybe
they
because
were
she's a brick
Masons.
house.
There were Masons on the Meyer side, but that was the gut people. So who knows,
Hey,
right?
Christopher, let's keep it clean, okay?
Okay.
Baby got back.
While we're
I love that
talking,
song.
Okay.
Okay.
While we're talking about the surface patterns that Kathy creates originally for her pieces, we brought the little heart dishes. These make a lovely small gift for yourself or someone else. They're $20.
They're fantastic.
So don't, we bring all price ranges.
Because this is the Brookside Art Fair for stuff on Casey's table on a Tuesday before Art Fair that would have been this weekend. That's
right.
a lot of
But in time for
dashes.
Mother's Day also.
But in time for Mother's Day.
A lot of dashes.
And Dakota, will you zoom in on those three over there because there's some great ones and there's a great one there in orange at the end. But these are all hand done by Kathy. Again, she's using a form that she has with her own creations for the imprints, and then she moves on from there. They're all signed on the back, and they're only $20. I think they are incredible. And we have lots
And
in
look.
the store.
Look, when you get to this one, Dakota, I'm going to hold still and wait till you get there. Okay, this one, look guys, same pattern as this piece, and look how different they translate based on the glaze and the way it's actually executed. Isn't that incredible? No two pieces end up alike, no matter how much you use
Ever.
the same types of processes or materials. This is one of my favorite pieces of all time. This pattern, I love this large sort of paisley floral. This is a very subtle piece. It's hard to show, but it is absolutely
So again,
gorgeous.
if you like the idea of these heart dishes, but none of these colors catch your eye, we do have a few more, quite a few more at the store. And Casey and I'd be happy to send you pictures, and you could choose. Just leave us a note here and we can get back.
Oh yeah, Dakota, will you show our sign on how to get a hold of us? We made this cool sign because it only took us 8 shows to figure out that having a sign was a good idea for you guys just to see it visually, right? 8 shows.
8 shows.
8 shows.
Because some of us are slow.
Well, you know, who knows? If we ever get to show 20, just think how smooth.
It's a slow show.
Think how smooth we'll be by then.
Oh, I don't know.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm not. It's not a goal of mine to be too polished.
What if they don't want to send to our team? What if they want to send something just to you because it's a big secret for me?
Oh my God, Suzanne thought we actually said bricklayer, but
yeah, it's Brickner.
We actually said the last name Brickner, which actually may have been where the name came from. Now we have to do a little genealogy.
No, it's
we'll
not,
get back to you.
They're not bricklayers.
Okay, they weren't, but some of them were masons.
No. Well, let's do these. Let's do jewelry for a minute.
You do jewelry for a minute? We'll kind of work our way across.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, let's just wait.
And then we'll get to those because those are a different process. A completely different process.
Totally different process.
They are such a different process.
Because this jewelry is so cool and it's so one of a kind.
Yes.
Yes, one of a kind, Kurt. One of a kind.
Okay, Lillian. Yes, Baby Dogwoods. You go online to buy those because they are on the online store. And if you buy them, it'll take them out of inventory. So first come, first served on the Baby Dogwoods. We put an email out yesterday about them, so we want to make sure that all sales go through online if possible.
So a storenamestuff.com. And then our band name, Baby Dogwoods.
Baby Dogwoods. Mark, welcome. It's so nice to have you. Christopher, it's nice to have you here.
California.
All right. If anybody, we love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we're going to talk about some jewelry as we work our way
Hi, Chris.
across the table. So this is Indoor Art Fair and Mom. So we tried to pick things that would be at an art fair and also would be good gifts for a mom. Or for yourself.
Because this weekend would have been the Brookside Art Annual, but we're having it at your house right now on your dining room table.
Right. So you can buy it just because it's art, or you can buy it because it's a gift for mom, or you can buy it because it's art and a gift for mom, or you can buy it just because you're flat awesome and have probably been working your butt off from your home and probably deserve a little something for yourself. So feel free to also treat yourself.
Lillian, you do not have brain dysfunction. It's called life right now, and it's just the way that it rolls.
And by the way, Lillian, not everything on the table is on the online store, so that was actually a completely legitimate question. Only the Baby Dogwoods, the stuffed gift boxes, and the hand cleanser online. Everything else here is not.
Suzanne Thompson Wright, I just want you to know right now, I love you, and you're slaying me tonight with the room monitor. I absolutely love you.
Oh my God, I love you so much. Lillian, Suzanne just posted the link to buy your Baby Dogwood online.
There you go, Baby Dogwood.
But please, Lillian, please understand, I mean this seriously. Only some of the things on the table are available online, some are not, so that is not at all a silly question at all. We keep changing gears on you, that is on us, not on you. So please don't think you're being silly. I think we're being silly. Let's be silly while we drink.
Yeah, because being silly is part of this. We have to be serious all the time. I won't do it anymore.
You know what? There's one.
I just won't do it.
We don't have.
I won't be serious all the time.
Packs. We do not have any. We only have one that I know of. Sister pact. We will not ever go down in the fire kind of thing. And this is what it is. I'm gonna drink first. It's a lovely drink, Sloane. Your mixology is good.
Well, I traded glasses on us. We're flipping it up a little bit.
We're flipping it up a little bit. So here's our pact. When we started our store, we said that no matter what, under any circumstances, we would shutter the place, walk away. Didn't matter if we ever jeopardized our sisterhood at any point. So it's helped keep us honest at times with each other, but also that was just the pact. We didn't want to do this and in the end lose our sisterhood in the process. There was no point in that. So that is really the only pact I think we've ever made. Well, maybe when we were 8 and 11, we maybe had a blood pact not to I don't know, do something.
Pee in the pool.
Pee in the pool, or we had, I don't know.
I promised to never pee in the pool.
Were you part of the Witches Club at
no, I was not
Moose
a part
Park?
of the Witches Club. I was not because
you were not invited.
I wasn't invited, and that's okay because sometimes you don't have to tell people you're a witch when you already are one.
Right. I had a Witches Club in a stand of trees in Moose Park. That stand of trees is still there. Just saying. If you see me there and I'm in a robe.
So let's talk jewelry.
Okay, let's talk jewelry. Rochelle Avla is an amazing woman who lives in central Kansas. And she is a rock star. We brought a very, very small handful of just necklaces today because it gets very complicated. Sloane and I can't handle too much stress on our brains. These are all there's half new and half before, like the delivery before that. So these are all fairly new in the case. Mm-hmm. You've seen some of these featured in our social media before because some of these are so beautiful. I cannot stop taking pictures of them because they're incredible. And we're just going to go through them one by one. We have one kind of super special piece just because of what it features. But these are all amazing pieces. These would all be wonderful gifts. And the prices will vary, up and down. But again, these are not your $20 necklace range.
No, but these are pieces that are incorporating natural stone, turquoise, coral, leather. But what this woman excels at is her silversmithing. And I'll bring Dakota. Let's cruise in on this turquoise and pearl piece, which should be mine.
Which you know what we're going to do, Sloane? We're going to move them to this tray as you talk about them because oh gosh, that tray's dirty. Because they're hard to see. I'm looking down here and I want to see if that works.
So I want to talk about this piece here.
I'm going to watch and see.
This piece is showing not only the artist's incredible silversmithing. Each one of these links is handmade by Rochelle. It is hand knotted on leather, and the leather goes through the pearl and is knotted. So this is a hand knotted piece in pearl. Okay. You go down, you come down, and I'm sorry, Dakota, if I'm blocking you. I'm new to QVC. I'm kind of a intern here. This piece is entirely hand worked from sterling. She takes quite often in her pieces. She takes old silver, smelts it, which means to melt it, and then reworks it on her work table and then finishes this piece. This piece is $150. It is a one-of-a-kind, of course. Now, Casey, we've said one of a kind. Now we must have a cocktail.
We have to have a drink. And if anyone wants to do and ah at any pieces, if you're not interested in them, a good icon to use is the wow. I'll show you. I'll put a couple on there so you guys can see them. The wow emoji is what I would suggest using if you're just really incredibly impressed with the piece.
But I would not lie if I say that I've had that piece on several times because I love it. But because we were speaking to the fact that that piece is hand knotted. This is another piece, same artist. All the jewelry we're going to show you tonight is by one artist. This piece is on leather. It has kind of a bolero, closure where you can shorten it or lengthen it on your neck anytime that you'd like. This is sterling. This is all of her original sterling work. She does her own wire work.
And I want to say something about these pieces that are on the leather this leather looks, I'm going to be honest, looks a little stiff right now. After one wearing of this necklace, this leather will soften and be very, it'll hang beautifully.
Leather likes to be worn.
It needs to be worn. And on these adjustable bolero style clasps that are handmade by her, once you decide if there's a length that's perfect for you, you simply knot this off at the length you prefer and trim it, making sure, of course, you can still get it over your head. But anyway, these are adjustable and they're all handmade.
So this piece is I lost it. I'm very sorry. $150. It's another one of the hand knotted pieces by the same artist. And these pearls are natural pearls. So this is more like a Baroque pearl. They are not perfect by design and by choice.
Okay, Brenda, thank you very much. She bought 4 baby dogwoods, and her friends are all getting. Her friends are also getting stuff and gift boxes. Thank you so much, Brenda. Okay,
so
what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You were talking, I guess. Go ahead.
Darren, I'm going to have Sloane explain try and answer your question as best we can about when we're going to open our physical store. That's a very tricky question, but she's going to do her best to explain that to you while I get some other pieces ready for you guys to look at.
Perfect. So Casey's going to pick her favorites while I tell you.
Not my favorites, just a couple pieces to look at.
So, my sister Casey and I believe in the power of science. We believe in the good in people. We believe that we are living in a city with a terrific mayor who will do the best for all of us in his decisions. Right now, the city of Kansas City will reopen non-essential businesses, we believe, on May 15th. So it is our goal to be open. I think we can open on midnight, 12:01 a.m. on the 15th. So we will reopen our brick and mortar store on the 15th. Right now, we don't know what that looks like. We don't know all of the safety precautions we will take for ourselves, for our family, and for our customers. But we hope that all of you who are watching will follow along with us. We'll probably speak to a few more of these kind of ideas about reopening our store during our happy hours, but we will, of course, be sending out an email and telling everyone what our intentions are as we reopen our store in a safe way. it's imperative to Casey and me in the city that we've grown our business in for 24 years that we continue to be cognizant of the fact that people need to remain safe and secure, and that is also true of the families that we live in, the friends that love and live with us, and our parents who are both battling a very aggressive cancers, and how we can continue to care for them and occasionally be able to visit with them at a distance and still be safe. So, Darren, I don't mean to be too serious, but that is our plan, is to reopen when Mayor Lucas reopens the city of Kansas City with non-essential business. And please look forward to an email when we make our final decisions of what that will be. I can assure you it will involve latex gloves and masks. My best look.
Yes. I'd like to add to that real quick. I want everyone to please think about, spread the word, and talk to other people about. Really stop for a minute, close your eyes, and think about the challenges that we all face, whether you're in theater or you are a bar owner or a restaurant owner or a retail store owner or a grocery store owner. We have a lot of challenges in this situation, a lot of responsibilities in our mind. We've always felt responsible for our customers' experience, and that they also are in a safe space, and that they are in a positive, upbeat space, and that they walk away with an amazing experience. We do not want to create an experience that makes them uncomfortable or nervous or feel like they are at risk and not safe.
Jittery.
And that idea of safe has changed for everyone, and so that's a challenge for all of us. Some of the challenges we also face, as all of us face as business owners, is can we even get the supplies we need to keep our spaces safe? As you know, disinfectants and things that are sold out worldwide. There are other challenges that we will have to face. The other challenge we have is we no longer have a staff. We, with the collaboration of our staff, we laid off our entire staff so they could go get unemployment and they could be protected financially. And so, the idea of sort of throwing the doors back open and being back as business as usual, that ship has sort of sailed for a while. We will get there one day. We don't know how we'll get there or when that will happen, but we will get there one day as long as we keep hanging in.
Yep, and hanging
on, and you guys keep following and staying with us. So,
hi, Stacey Lucas.
Hey, Stacey Lucas. It's so nice to see you, Casa Lucas.
So we'll keep you posted. But Darren,
We'll
thank
keep
you
you
for
posted.
asking.
So-
Please, you talk about your
Yeah,
two
so we're
favorite
going to go on to, so these aren't my favorite pieces. These are two of the pieces that I find really intriguing.
pieces. Okay, two pieces that you like.
Because my favorite piece is hidden over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm hiding that for the grand finale. So these are her new long pendants. They are composition pieces, meaning she puts a lot of different things in one composition. This is a hand set piece of turquoise in recycled sterling silver, handmade by the artist. This is on deer suede, so this is actually strung on deer suede, if you can see that, in black. And it has the bolero style, so adjustable, so you can pick your own length and then
that's
make it
an African trade bead.
That is an African trade bead. This is coral, turquoise, jade. These are all natural, authentic stones, all
This
being
is turquoise
used.
for sure.
This is turquoise for sure.
For sure.
She only uses authentic pieces and natural stone in any of her work. So this is a combination of those things. So composition piece. This one is $100, which is a very reasonable price for this piece.
It's a pretty piece.
It can hang very long, okay, or it could be worn short, or you could wear it so it hangs mid-body. So that's what's nice. Long is kind of the in thing.
Long is the new black.
Long is the new black. This is another piece from that same collection, a composition piece with some blown glass pieces, coral. We have a little bit of quartz in there. This piece is also $100. It actually has the sterling slidable clasp. And this piece is $100 also. So you have the two pieces Sloane showed you with the pearl hand knot.
Mm-hmm. I'm just holding the
You've
one
got
right
the
now,
two
just
long
kind of holding it.
pieces. We're going to go on to this piece and this piece. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear that? That's my dog. Did you guys hear that? My dog's like,
Michelle, I'm so sorry that your daughter cried a little bit
Oh, I'm
about
so
your story.
sorry.
Did I get water on my shirt?
Um,
Look at, I got a drink on my shirt.
oh, that's because these are from the 50s. These cups sweat. Sloane, cheers to you.
Cheers to you!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I can have my
What'd you
dirty
cry
shirt.
a little bit about?
Well, Michelle's daughter, when she got her gift, and her gift card, and our store's not open. But it's
Oh,
okay.
that's so
Everybody,
wonderful.
we're going to be okay.
Everyone,
We're going to be okay.
just hang in there. Okay.
Hanging in and hanging on, people.
African white. These are called white heart trade beads. By the way, guys, this is hard to do in an hour
Well,
because
look, the
I
inside's
can go
white
on.
heart.
Right. Those are white hearts
It's a heart
inside.
rate.
These are glass, blown glass white hearts. Okay. Honestly, I could go on for, I just have to tell you this. Sloane and I could go on for 1 hour about any one of these pieces if we really shared what we knew about that individual piece. What we do, yes, but what we do is we try to sort of narrow that down for you guys in our store and here online. But just so you know, we love what we do so much that we actually look into every piece this way, and so it's hard for us to like cram it into a reasonable amount of time. So we're trying our best. So these are these are individual disc beads. Can you see those, guys? They're just incredible. African disc beads. These are antiques. These are white hearts. These are clay beads. These beads are even harder to find, African clay beads. So mixed in here with a little touch of turquoise, a little bit of onyx, and some other things. A leather handmade tassel. A beautiful abstract heart medallion. This is made from recycled sterling silver. This is, you can see the rough edge on this. Can you go in on that? And you can see the handmade
dollop.
The handmade piece here that holds it on the ring. This is made from recycled silver. So real quick, let me explain how that's done. So imagine this is a little metal pot, a little steamer pot here that I'm holding. So imagine this is a little pot. You put a bunch of scrap silver in it, old silver in it, and then you put it over a flame and it becomes liquid in a little pitcher. And then she pours that silver, that smelted silver. And every time you re-liquefy a metal, it becomes even more pure. So these are technically more than 925 silvers because she's taking some of that impurity out every time she smelts it. So she pours that onto a workbench, and then she uses a little mallet-shaped thing, and she presses it and shapes it by hand with tools, because obviously it's
so what these three pieces share together is that they all have the reclaimed sterling dollop at the end. Some have been etched. So the piece here had the finish in the leather. This has all one of
this has strikes.
Casey's has a strike mark, and then a unique piece of sterling right there. And then Dakota, as you cruise up through here, these are all African glass discs.
These are handmade glass disc
You'll
beads.
see all through this piece sterling one-of-a-kind rings that she has used and is mimicking.
One of a kind!
One of a kind! And
she said it, not my fault, Kirk.
So she keeps the rings to mimic the glass work. So this
Welcome,
piece,
Tracy.
So this piece with all the glass and the hand-struck sterling medallion is $220. The one with the white hearts, and again,
they're red beads. They're called white hearts because there's white on the inside.
Of the bead is white. Is $220, and then this piece has incorporating a ton. It's going to have the original sterling, and then the silver work, but this is incorporating a ton of agate.
Look at the agate on this piece. It's just to die for. And look how this piece feels.
It's hand knotted.
Look at this. This is hand knotted work.
So when you wear it, it's going to shape to your body.
Can you hear it?
Hi, Tracy. Hi, Beth.
Okay, can you hear it? I love that sound. I love the sound of
what I like about
jewelry.
a hand knotted piece is that when you wear it on your body, it doesn't sit on your body. It contours to your body, which is a really nice piece.
So $220.
I think they're all $220.
How did we do that?
I don't know.
That was random. I just literally grabbed them out of the case. Okay, so $220, $220, $220. Okay. So how about $220?
$220.
All right, $220.
$220.
Okay.
$220.
I want to show this little fun piece on the blackboard. Can I have the blackboard back?
You want the blackboard?
Yeah.
Did you say blackboard?
Yes.
Did you want
Blackbird
the blackboard?
singing in the dead of night.
There it is.
Take these golden wings and learn to fly. Okay. Leather tassel, hand set turquoise in sterling with her hash marks, and a teardrop pearl.
The artist just joined us.
On leather. And the artist just joined us. Perfect
the artist
timing.
is in the house.
When you watch us later, Rochelle, and we said anything completely asinine, please let us know. We'll correct ourselves.
Absolutely.
And look, she made the pearl. She used a pearl
as the little stopper.
As the little bolero style. I'm sorry, the price tag makes that hard to do. The bolero style.
So when you pick the length that you want, you adjust the pearl at your neck, and the necklace hangs where you want it to hang.
This one's $186. Okay, now look at this fun.
I love this piece.
Fun, playful piece.
I love this piece.
If you happen to watch our award acceptance video that we did during the Women's Employment Network luncheon, I borrowed this piece. I borrowed this piece to wear for that video.
And now you want to own it.
Well, who wouldn't want to own this? But I have to let people buy something, Sloane. This one is $136, very reasonably priced. Look at the fabulous little beaded charms.
She made the chain.
And she made the chain. Look at this. It's so amazing. And it hooks in. You can hook this in anywhere. And look at the deer suede red leather with the pinch-offs.
So what's amazing about this, Casey spoke to, is that the leather rests beautifully against your neck and the clasp is here. So you have that, it all sits towards the front and the red deer suede sits at your neck. It's magnificent.
And if you go back on our social media feeds, this is in there because it's so smashing.
It's a Casey favorite.
I've taken pictures of it.
But you've got turquoise and coral. Oh my God, so much work going on in this. Okay, bring out your pièce de résistance that you love. Your final necklace. No, your necklace.
Oh, the necklace.
Yeah.
Oh God, guys, I have to show you this. This is a raw diamond. I had to bring one piece that just blew your mind. This is a raw diamond, and this is recycled gold. This is 14 karat gold. Takes on a natural.
So hard to take a picture of.
It's so hard to take a picture of this piece. And that is a raw diamond. If I hold it like this, Dakota, does that help at all? If you're interested in this piece, I'd like to send pictures of it to you. Look at this. She just literally swirled the liquid gold around the raw diamond and encased it. Isn't that amazing? And look at this beautiful piece she made here to hold it. It's very organic. You know, this is not your fancy, what I would call it, conservative cut diamond. This is a raw diamond. Let me just see here. Bezel set in 14 karat gold, deerskin leather, 14 karat gold adjuster. So again, guys, you can use the adjuster or as an accent piece. This is all deer suede. This piece, $665.
Yeah, it's $665.
So I just wanted to bring one piece because I wanted you guys not to think, we don't want to only bring pieces that are like, you know, we want to bring all the price ranges that we represent. We do paintings, we do pocket tokens, and everything in between. So we want you guys to know, but there are a couple of, hey Beth, squirrel, Beth, there are a couple raw diamond pieces, so if you want to see more, please let us help you with that. Okay, so total shift.
Total shift.
Raw diamond to
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Hey, you guys remember when we won the Super Bowl?
Like not that long ago.
Like not that long ago, before the entire world like went, and we all were like, and we all forgot that you know we could like totally celebrate our city and everything that's amazing about it, and we had fun, and we were all outside and together.
Oh my God,
in
he
big
stands
groups.
on one leg.
He does both.
I love this.
He does both. Fred Conlon, our metal sculptor
and friend.
He made us some Chiefs-inspired pieces, so unique to our store. We're the only person in the Kansas City area who sells this stuff. So
right now they are one of a kind.
One of a kind. Because I'm guessing those people in those other cities who didn't win the Super Bowl
he labeled these Chiefs.
Don't want these.
He calls these Chief Champ GBG.
Chief Champs
GBG.
So we've got a Chief.
Mm-hmm. And an arrow and his little extra
we've got
arrow.
A mini Chief causing lots of problems, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these are the mediums.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is a medium.
This is a medium. These are $100. These are the mediums. These are limited edition. So this is what we have in medium. However, what we didn't bring are the jumbos, the large. They are
maybe if we're in my yard this week or next week.
Yeah, we'll try to bring them.
Yeah, to the garden.
We didn't want to bring. So you know, he's a very popular artist at Art Fair, and it's indoor art fair theme this week, and moms. And so they stand really tall, and one is like wearing a football helmet, and he's holding up his finger, number one, and another, we have a big one of these boys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I don't know how much those are. I don't remember.
They're big.
They're big.
We'll
They're
talk
amazing.
about them sometime.
So if you're interested in this Chiefs limited edition metal art, could you please let us know, because we freaking love them, and we're so sad they can't be outside or in the doorway or right out front where everyone could be appreciating them. And they're getting a little stir crazy because we come in at night and they're up to mischief.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming back in the morning, they've been up at night, they're into mischief, we find them everywhere. We just need them to find a good home.
Paula, isn't it fun when you get to come to our store and the artists are there? We do that usually in October during Arttober.
Arttober.
So I'm guessing that's when you met Rochelle, our jewelry artist that we just featured. It's pretty magical work.
But sometimes we sneak and do it other times of the year.
Hey, we do.
Okay.
And Stacy, I'm very sorry that I didn't drink right after that little clink, but I was choking a little bit and I was trying to be quiet about it, and because we're kind of on TV, and so I wanted to make
Cindy
sure.
Cindy wants the pearl and turquoise necklace. Happy Mother's Day to her.
Yay!
Okay,
Cindy!
everybody put in a little. Everyone click the little heart emoji for Cindy because she just treated herself to a piece of art. And we all love that. So everyone click the heart emoji for us.
She got the one I love.
And tell Cindy how awesome she is for taking
Cindy's the
for
best. Yay, Cindy! Happy Mother's Day!
So everyone do that. Okay.
Hi, Ted.
All right, I want to make sure everyone. Welcome, Ted. Okay. So we've talked about Kathy's Chico sticks. We've talked about Kathy Broski's little heart bowls.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about Rochelle Abla's a small sum of Rochelle Abla's jewelry. We have talked about stuffed gift boxes. We've talked about hand cleanse, which is in stock again.
We've talked about baby dogwoods.
Okay, Dakota, before we talk about these 3 pieces of Broski and we do our wrap up, can you give them the sign again of how to get a hold of us in a bunch of different ways?
So you can always reach us.
Stacy said, don't choke, we do need you around.
I know, thank you. I was having a moment.
Okay. I'll let Sloane she's putting the jewelry back out. That's a really smart idea, Sloane. I love you. Oh, we didn't talk about this bracelet.
Mutual.
Okay, we're going to talk about this bracelet real quick. This is a Rochelle piece. This is in the online store. You can see up close pictures of these pieces. They're all one of a kind.
One of a kind!
These are the feather cuff, okay? They're adjustable for anyone, okay? They are sterling silver made from recycled silver.
She strikes each mark.
Each one of these marks is struck by her on her bench.
It's a gorgeous feather.
It is absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous sterling. This is also the reason we also brought this. This is $170. You can buy it individually, or you can buy it in a Mother's Day box with a few other little treats and send it to someone for Mother's Day. There is a Mother's Day box that is built around this piece.
Let me try it.
It is beautiful.
I'm just trying it on. Just
look how nice that one looks in the video.
It's a beautiful
Sloane
piece.
Simmons is watching.
I am watching.
Okay. So, we have that. Okay.
Yeah, and I kept the pieces.
The soul pieces are over there. Okay, that one's
and
over
I could bring one more out
So,
here.
we talked about the Chico sticks and the pressing of the surfaces, and we talked about the carving of some of these pieces.
And we had a cocktail.
When we've had cocktails, for sure. Wait, I better have a little more.
A little sippy.
Can I get your attention, please? Your attention, please. It's time for an all drink. It's time for an all drink.
Cheers.
Okay. What
Cheers
else?
to your best life. Cheers.
Suzanne just put on the link to the feather bracelet in sterling by Rochelle.
I love a room monitor.
You guys, I highly recommend getting yourself a room monitor. Just so you know. I mean, I highly recommend it. Okay, let's talk about these 3 pieces by Kathy Broski before we do our little exiting talk. It's so sad. It seems to go by faster every time we do one of these. Do you think it goes by faster?
Yeah, because we're not singing.
We do a lot more explaining when we bring the specific art, because it takes more
because
explaining.
this is dedicated to art fair.
Oh, that's right.
It's art fair and mom. So
say it again. Wait, let's
Brookside Art Fair would have been starting this Friday night. So we're having art fair today on your dining room table. Art fair and mom.
Okay,
So
because they're so close together. 2 very, very awesome weekends.
Our store is dedicated to handcraft by local artists, and we've done that tonight.
And I have to say something.
Work.
We are all in this together. There is no doubt about that. And we all are dealing with something individually,
larger than
together,
ourselves.
and larger than ourselves. And everyone has a story to tell. But we like to share our stories because sometimes maybe it makes people feel a little bit better about their story, or we invite you into our world a little bit. But to be closed for both art fair and Mother's Day weekend is very hard for us, and we don't just mean that from a business standpoint, which it is. That's the hard truth. That's a big part of our spring business, those 2 weekends. However, it's really hard because those 2 weekends we get to see almost all of our customers over like a 2.5 week period. It's kind of like Christmas in May, because We have all our art buyers and all of our regulars come through for art fair. They come down the street drinking cocktails, and they share cocktails with us late at night, and we're open extra hours, and the lights are on, and there's music and food and fun things going on.
And it's
and
magical.
We just get to stand around and talk about art.
And process and how things are made and the people who make them and how wonderful they are, just like we did on this show, talking about all these amazing, actually they all happen to be, the jewelry and the ceramics are women, the metalwork was a man, amazing people that we have all hugged and cried
and we'll
with,
hug again.
and we will hug again, but these are humans, these are real people that we know, people who live in our city and in our country. These are amazing humans. And although Casey and I are sad to miss Art Fair weekend and sharing all the love of Mother's Day, we are very thankful to all of you who have joined us for happy hour, because this is a commitment of time and we are aware of that. So we wanted to show you our last few pieces that involve hearts,
Hearts and
crowns
and
Supermoms.
wonderful things. So please, we'll be back on Thursday before Art Fair weekend, what would have been Art Fair weekend, and we'll talk again about this. Thank you so much for letting us talk about our passion, which is not only our business and our community and our sisterhood and things like that, but also art and the people who make it. We know all of these people's stories, and we know what's going on in their lives right now. We're doing our best to try and keep them hanging on and hanging in also. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Heart and Hand. Kathy Brodsky makes Heart and Hands a couple different ways.
We talked about her work earlier.
Ways.
She did the women and the heart bowls.
Same artist. Here, what you're seeing is we talked about the carving on some of these pieces earlier, how she carved the definition. Yes, I'm feeling this woman up.
The JJ.
The vajayjay and the boobies and the breasts. This is a Heart and Hand. You can see this is a 3-dimensional piece. So it's a beautiful piece. It's got the high shine glaze in the heart, and it's got the natural glaze that brings out the accents of the carving on the hand. This is a lovely little piece. We love this, and we know that every mom in the world holds everyone in the family heart in her hand. This is 125, and we have 2 of those. They're individually, but we do have 2. We have this style of heart and hand.
This is like a variation on a theme. This is also
right.
Heart and Hand, but it's rising.
Right, it's rising, and this one is 125 also. So you can pick the design, not the price. There you go. And just like we brought the raw diamond piece, because you have to have a couple pieces de resistance every once in a while. These pieces are very special.
These pieces sing. They have a life all of their own. This is also Kathy Brodsky's work. This is one of her dogs. We just call them Brodsky dogs. These stand on their own 4 legs.
Look at her crown.
But it's the crown.
Look at her crown of flowers.
But it takes a lifetime.
She just makes my heart hurt.
Yeah,
She's
it takes
so lovely.
a lifetime of commitment to your craft to be able to hand carve. And if you've ever joined us for an Arttober at our store, Kathy's been several times and has shown her work as she does it. It takes a lifetime of hard work to learn how to bring a piece to life like this with the very natural finished glaze and the hand carving. You can feel, if you were here, you could feel this piece. You could feel every time she pulled a tool across to carve the legs. This is a hollow form piece, much like the ladies.
And I want to say
but
that again.
But the lifetime, I'm so sorry, Casey, the lifetime of work comes in putting a crown on this incredible dog that is in a high fired and high gloss glaze, and to not have it be just a big old mess.
And what I want to say about this piece real quick while Sloane checks our phone for a question or a comment, when she said hollow piece, I want to point this out. These are not poured ceramics. These are not, they pour the ceramic slip into a mold and it pops out, boom, and they can make 100 of them. This is actually individual pieces that are put together, and it's hollow glaze. It's signed on the bottom, and this is actually a hollow, I don't know if you can hear that, piece. So when she constructs this piece, because she's done a demonstration at our store, so we know this. First of all, she's on dainty little feet, but look how sturdy she is. She's a very sturdy stander here.
Crown of flowers.
That alone would blow my mind in the studio. I'd be like, forget it, I give up.
Stacy, I pulled your heart piece.
So, oh, thank you, Stacy. So these are hollow cones. So these are actually made as hollow cones, if you can imagine that separately. Okay. This body piece is made, this piece is made, the face is made, the ears are made, the tails, all separately. And then they have to come together and hand carved and put together. During that entire process, again, the clay has to stay at a certain moisture level so that it doesn't crack or disintegrate or become too liquid and start to pool, you know, like whatever we would call that.
That would be the ceramics class that I was in.
Right. You would have lost me back at it can't do all what?
In the class that I took, we got a whole lot of, well, I'm sorry, sweet Sloane, but that didn't come out of the kiln very well. Okay, well, that's bad.
So one of the things you have to remember that when we're talking about ceramics and all the ceramics we've shown you in the last few shows and all the ceramics we saw in our store, there's a timeline. Like, you don't just come back later and work on it. Like, you only have X number of time to work on these.
Minutes.
Because once they dry out, you can't then form the piece together. So it takes years upon years of work, learning, expertise, experimentation, and
failure.
a lot of failure. I always say ceramic artists, jewelry artists, all of our artists, painters, everyone, they are the most resilient people I know because they have faced failure over and over and over again. And they open kilns still to this day and go,
that didn't work.
That was a shit idea.
That's a bomb.
So, just so you know, there's a lot that goes into these pieces. So we're very passionate about it because when you watch them work and you learn about their processes, it just really kind of blows your mind. This special little piece is $375. We have another dog back at the store where the dog is turning its head and looking at a little bird on his back.
Each one is one of a kind.
Let's
One of a kind. Cheers.
Okay.
So we have definitely taken more of your time than we ever intended. It's a happy hour, and we're at a happy hour and 10.
Well, that's okay, right? We said ish.
Yeah, we said ish. We were ish.
Oh, look, sniffing your drink. Sippy, sippy. Okay, one thing I want to say real quick is thank you. One of the themes that has been true in our whole careers is that we take what we do seriously. We just don't take ourselves very seriously. Obviously, when you put art in front of us, you can see that, that balance between the two. We can be goofy and laugh at ourselves, but what we represent and what we do with our artists and what they do, we are in awe of their talent, and we're very thankful that they chose us to represent them. We're very thankful that they are out there creating amazing work. We're very thankful that they entrust us with their heart and soul because we know their heart and soul is in every one of these pieces. We know that for sure. So thank you for all of that. With that said, if you see anything if you go back and look at this video, or if anyone's looking at it later, just message us or comment. Call us tomorrow. Dakota's going to give you the contact sign one more time.
But you can call Sloane at the store anytime after 11 if you have any questions, or Casey.
Except for weekends, you're not there on Saturday, Sunday.
Well, no, I was getting to that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not there Saturday and Sunday right now because we fumigate on Friday night so that we can come back on Monday to a germ-free store. Because we do accept UPS shipments and FedEx shipments during the week. So that's it. I mean, that's it today. I mean, this was your art fair on Casey's dining room table, which is a beautiful place to be on a rainy afternoon with the door open and the sunlight not coming in, but the light's coming in because my dining room is very dark, like on days like this, with enough about me. That's it. We've done a beautiful job with beautiful people. We've talked to you about a lot of Kansas Cityans today, so we are probably...
I want to remind everyone that we have been adding stuff to the online store every day, so we did not mention everything that was added to the online store yesterday or today. We can't go down through all of those and still have any time left, so please go to our online store.
We invite you to go play around.
Yeah, go play around and enjoy it. Personal shopping is always available to you.
If you find any mistakes on the online store, please contact Casey at thestuffsisters.com. She will take all complaints about the online store and then pass them along to me.
And someone has already started our tradition, which is at the end of the show, we ask you guys to select some emojis down there of how you feel right now or what you want to do, and everyone hit your emoji buttons. So everyone hit your emoji buttons. Okay. Let's see how do I feel about the show. I laughed a lot.
I did hearts, but should we sing If You're Happy You Know It?
Should we do it again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Okay.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face is going to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Body, see you Thursday.